Hey everybody, it's Daren Baker of dbaker Designs coming to you. I want to talk to you about where we're at with the Playhouse here. We've got I think in the last video I showed you the framework. It's about 90% done. I just have a little bit of framework to do, cross beams on the roof. And then we'll skin those and get the roof mostly done. We'll put the shingles on once everything's in place because it's just going to add a lot of weight and a lot of difficulty knocking them off and stuff like that, because those cedar shingles, they crack pretty easy and they break pretty easy. They're great for protecting you from the rain, but when you're trying to move them around, not so great. But let me show you where the clubhouse is. I think in the last video it looked pretty much the same. So you've got the roof beams up there. We're going to be working on that today, but the first thing that we're going to concentrate on is the outside of the walls. So once that's in place, that's not going to get removed. It's not going to get moved, okay? We'll also be working on the inside of the walls using the cutoffs from what goes on the outside. And I'll show you what that means in just a second. So basically, we're just skinning it, okay? So we're going to be doing vertical boards here, or actually that's going to be plywood made to look like vertical boards. And then up here, we'll be doing actual vertical boards. Okay, and I'll show you the picture here of what I am talking about. So we're basically putting this all up. So this is going to be 2 sheets of plywood. Then also here you'll have a couple sheets of plywood. Remember, the door is actually over here now, the window's over here, and then we flip-flop the stairs as well. So that's changed up a little bit, and then we'll be doing the framework to put the roof on also. One change I'm going to make is I'm going to put a bunch of these little guys in here to make it look like the roof. But that's actually going to be attached to the wall. They're not actually going to be part of the roof. Makes sense? Because again, we got to take it apart and put it back together, and that's going to be the easiest way to do it. So that's going to be a faux application. We're using the cutoff from the 8-sheet board. So this is just a pinch over 5 feet from here to here, a little over 5 feet. So we're using the leftover, right, about 32 inches to run up here. And then this is going to be whitewashed. It'll be a faux treatment. And then whitewashed on the boards, and then up here a tan or a cream or whatever the final decision is on the color. We have to figure that part out still. All right, so I had talked about the cutoff from the board. So this is what's going on the exterior. This is going on the interior towards the floor. And then we'll use a piece of plywood to go the rest of the way up the roof. This will be whitewashed. It'll be treated with the grooves that I've already shown you, kind of all off kilter, and treated to look like separate boards. And then you'll have the plywood that goes the rest of the way up the wall, as I discussed just a moment ago, and that will actually be painted. This will be on the exterior. So we're using every ounce of material. I'll trim this off just a teeny bit, about 1 inch or so. But this is being used. This is just a little over 5 feet. It's 5 foot 1 inch. And that's the exterior of the wall. So from one board, what you have: exterior, interior. Got it? Great. So that's what's happening today. Once that's done, then I'll come in and add all the little trim pieces and stuff like that. Might get that done today as well, but a lot's going to happen. So the next video you'll see all that. We're going to come back to the tree pretty soon. We got to get that fully skinned as well. And then we'll fiberglass it once it's all ready to come apart. So that's where we're at. Stick around. Cool stuff happening. It's going to go fast from this point forward. It's going to go really fast. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye.